Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory Update 4. In our last episode, we finally, hopefully, maybe, most assuredly, maybe, fixed aluminum for the last time. Except perhaps for the miners. We'll need to go out and do some checking on those at some point when I do the all of the mining circuit. But we might actually have a problem now with Caterium and or copper ingots. But we'll take a look at those very soon. First, I want to come over here and take a look at the copper sheets and double check my count on these as well. So, steamed copper sheets. We need 7 refineries making these, and we have a few more than that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we have a few too many now because something used them before. I can't remember what recipe we used them in before that we don't need anymore. I'm sort of reticent to take any or many of them down, but I could potentially disconnect maybe and leave like 8 connected. Like just disconnect this here and just let it run out of copper and go from there. I'm reticent to tear too much of it down though because yeah, it would probably just be, and as you can see, we're not using anywhere near all of that amount. Let's go dump this copper in one of these things over here, since we obviously need it more over here. Apparently not, actually. I don't know. Maybe back here to be more useful? Yeah. Where they're actually getting used right now, because we need to finish tweaking the bus. Here, you can have a few of those too. So we'll come back and revisit the copper sheets later. We'll take out those last 3, I think, and we'll call that good enough. Maybe we'll come back and revisit it. Maybe we won't. So that kind of takes care of. If I mark this as yellow, or I don't mark it at all on my spreadsheet, maybe I'll remember to come back and visit it again. We've made it through now all of like the tier 1 products, the stuff that's kind of made from ingots, all the stuff that was here on this level of the bus at this end of it. And now we should be down to things like ingots, and that might be just about it. Now, let's see, recycled plastic, recycled rubber, those are both in the oil. Wet concrete is up here. Polyester fabrics in the oil area. Petroleum coke we did do, but we can go and take a look at it before I mark it off. Solid steel ingot, Caterium ingot, copper alloy ingot, pure iron ingot, and are all up here. Unpackaged fuel is in the oil area. Unpackaged fuel, unpackaged fuel is in the oil area. Heavy oil residue. Packaged water is there as well. We're gonna remove that. I had a couple of responses to my question in the last couple of episodes of wanting me to change over to use a new recipe, so we're gonna do that probably in the next episode. We'll finish up here with the ingots and such in this episode, hopefully. Empty canisters are made down there also. Let's see, sulfuric acid is done. Polymer resin is made down there as well. Oh, actually, that's going to be a little bit of a change. That's something that I added. So we are indeed down to the last few items up here, which is just all these ingots, basically. And then we maybe, if we have time this episode, we can check some of the mining, and I can maybe do the rest of it off stream, off camera, off episode, whatever. And then we can go and do the oil maybe next episode, and then we can take a look at nuclear after that. I may need some space between some of those episodes, though, especially going into the nuclear one, to get that figured out and planned out a little bit. Specifically the plutonium component of nuclear. So while we're talking about these things, because, we're also going to have to look at what's going on with the nuclear plant in general. But while we're talking about these things, come and visit me in Discord and let me know what you might like to see next on my channel. Something like this, like Factory Town, is easy to do a daily episode of, but some other stuff might require a little bit more work in order to get daily episodes out. But if you have input on what you'd like to see next on my channel, by all means, come and visit me in Discord. Let me know what you think. and we can definitely take a look at what might be a good idea to have as the next series after this, because we could be down. I mean, I just named off at least 3 more episodes. It could be more, probably more. I always underestimate these numbers. I didn't think we'd be already 20-some episodes into this series. I figured we'd be done after 10 or 12. So, and I didn't think that the original version of this series would take 100 and something episodes. So, yeah. But let's take a look here at the copper alloy ingot, and we can start working on this today now that I've already spent 5 minutes talking. Copper alloy ingot is 8.785 foundries. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we should do some more overclocking of these. So that means I'm going to need some more, because I don't think, well, actually, do we have enough room to add more in here? I could probably add in 1 more. And that would be the 8. Yeah, I could probably squeeze 1 more in here. I could extend this out another foundation and maybe fit 1 more in. Where are you at as far as relative to... Yeah, all I can get is 1 more. So let's see if we can actually get 1 more in here reasonably or not. Well, I guess I got to take the railing out too. See if we can reasonably get this in here. Yes, we can, just barely. So I think we'll do the 8th one. That might not make much... Might not let the railing work. Oh, it will. Okay. So we'll do this one. We're going to need 1 more out here. Actually, let's go ahead and square this off. And we'll do 1 more, and then we'll overclock 1 of them. Nope, that's not the railing. That's the railing. Fence. Okay, there we go. It's called a fence. And I'll probably move this stackable and then subsequently redo that belt as part of this copper alloy ingot. So, 8.78. That's 8.785. So we definitely need some more shards. I'm gonna go actually make some shards quickly, and maybe I will pause while I do that, just so you guys don't have to watch. And I'm back. I had 4 purple slugs in my storage over there, so I've made 20 power shards out of them. Probably should have shredded some garbage while I was over there, but I'm fine. Okay, so I think we can... Well, first thing we need to do is look at the number. We need to have... Pull up my... Or go to the right column on my spreadsheet here. Copper ingot. 878.5. That's a problem also. We need to have a second belt here. And how do I want to handle that mess? Because a Mark V belt can only carry 780, and we need to have 800 and whatever it was I mumbled there. 878.5. So one of these needs to go to a separate belt. The easy way might be to put in... Maybe just put another lift in here. Take it down to a different level. So each one of these outputs 100 per minute. So if I put one of them on a separate line, that puts me at 778, which is just barely enough for that Mark V belt, which is kind of perfect, actually. So if we do that... Oops, I just bumped my microphone. Sorry about that. If I look at who needs what... Nothing needs exactly 100. Steamed copper sheets needs 157. Wait, where the heck are all... Oh, there it is. Fuse Quickwire is using most of these. I guess what we could do... If I brought that down at a different level... Let's do a test here. I guess this needs to be a Mark II lift. And if I hook it in... I would like to hook it in right there, actually. So let's put down one of these here. Can I then hook this onto that? Yes, I can. And if I come down here like this, if I go to not, I'm going to line it up there, and then I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks and turn it this way. And that barely does not clip, which is perfect. And then if I take another lift and come out this way, just bear with me on the insanity here for a minute. And then I put in a splitter here. No, a merger here. Let's see, you are centered on that. I think it'll go right here, and I'll put this way. If I put a merger in here and I send this one this way towards copper sheets, that's going to be... No, I don't like that idea. And I'll tell you why. Because most of the stuff goes this way. So really what I need is a merger, perhaps even after this. That might work. So, okay, so let's try this in the opposite direction now. Let's put in a Mark II lift, snapped to that, come down to here, and then up 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks, come this way, and then snap into there and come this way. And then we put in a merger right in here. Because this is after the Caterium that's using, half of the Caterium, that's using the larger than half of the 450. You can see we have a Mark IV belt going here. This was using 7.5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be 8. Yeah. So that's using 2/3 of 450. So that's 300 going down there alone. So if we put in a merger right here, we just use this as basically like a supplement. So you're going right there. So maybe right here, like this. Oops, it's doing the rotation thing. Take these all out. Oops, not the power line though. This belt needs to come out and get replaced with something that's probably not this speed. Nope, 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 nope. Like that. And then this can come into there, not like that. Let's see, if we did this. And then this, and then that. And that's not the right speed. That needs to be Mark II belt. E Mark II. Okay, now let's take a look at what we have coming down this line. So we have, it'll be 770, basically 780, full Mark V belt coming this way. The steam copper sheets are taking 157, so they need to be a Mark III belt. And then we have... Where's my calculator at? 778.5 minus 157.5. 621. That still needs to be a Mark V belt here. For sure. And then 300 are going that way because it's 8 times... Wait a minute. 8 times 37.5 is 300. So that takes this belt then down to 321, which puts us at a Mark IV belt here, technically. And then we're adding in another 100. So 621 minus 300 plus 100 is up to 421. So that puts us still at a Mark IV belt here. And then that splits to go into here where we're using another 150. That's 271. 271, of course, yeah. So that's still a Mark IV belt for this short segment here. And then we have wire, which is using not very much. Yeah, 36. So that puts us down into the squarely into the Mark III belt range. Did I just upgrade the wrong thing? No, right here. Mark III is already there. Mark III, Mark III, Mark III, and nothing splits off. And the last 235 goes to alclad aluminum casings, which is 225, and alclad aluminum sheets, which is 10. Perfect. So now we just need to add this merger component here with the 1, and then we need to add the extra crafting. Let's go up here. Whee. Okay, so what I want to do is take out this lift. Boom, gone. And I want to put in a belt here instead. And I didn't do a Mark II belt because I'm dumb. That looks good. And then down here, this should all be then Mark V. Mark V. No, we need to make it all Mark V. 5, 5, 5, 5, and this one will also be Mark V. Let's take this out for a moment, and then I can move this stackable right here over a bit to here. To that high, yes. You get to come out this way now. You get to go away now, as well as all 4 of you. And then this goes into there. All right. And now you get to go in here. And we need a Mark II lift here. See, these ones I connected, like, directly. I don't know. Don't know what I was thinking either way. That goes away. And then this goes... Mark I lift here. Goes up to... Actually, I guess I should do these first. This one's on the ground. Right here. And this one is... there. No, one more. There. Mark I lift. Mark I belt. And we need to do the same thing here with the ores coming in. So for the copper ore, which is the bottom belt, copper ore coming into the copper alloy is 439.3. So that needs to be a Mark IV belt the whole way. Let's go ahead and put this part in. Might as well. Boom. 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 And it already is there. So that means we have at least a reasonably close approximation of the number. And then it's 219.6, which is a Mark III belt the whole way. And then we need power down here. So we'll take a power... Actually, we'll do a power line. I'm going to take this one... Actually, no, I'm going to put another support here so that I can have a spot for the power pole and ostensibly a spot for the Wally to walk. There and there. Power pole goes right here at the very end. Right on the edge. No, I'll put it one off the edge. And I should have done the power line, not the power pole. There and there. And you are going. So I think that'll do it for copper. It took a little bit extra time, but we got it, so that's the important part. Oh, we need to overclock that last one. 8.7825. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll just overclock this one here, which needs 2 shards. 178.5. And since it's 100 per minute, it's a nice clean number there. I guess we should check and make sure that these don't need more than that. They do. We're going to need a larger output and a larger copper input, which is the bottom one. So that needs to be a Mark II belt there. And this needs to be a Mark III lift there. And that should do it. Okay, so now we can move on to Caterium. And for Caterium, we're just using the basic Caterium ingot recipe. We need to have 6.6 smelters. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can easily add a 7th one here, so I don't need to do an overclock. This needs to be changed to have this set up. And I'm just going to do this part instead. Caterium ingot. We need 297 Caterium ore, so that's a Mark III there. Wait, is it? No, it's Mark IV. 297? Yeah, 297 is a Mark IV. 270 is a max for a Mark III. And we'll need to do this belt here all the way back to the Caterium, which I'm just going to stop, I think, probably at this lift. Do the lift, and then that'll be it. This is where it's coming in now. Okay, so that takes care of that bit. This needs to also be a Mark IV belt right here, and then we need to have Mark I belts bringing into the individual smelters. And you need to have a power line down here. Caterium. And let me dump in this. And this last one can be clocked down to 60%. Okay, it's 45 in and 15 out. 4.5 in and 1.5 out. No, that's... Wait, that one's only at 10%. Oopsie. That's the old one that I downclocked. Let's look at a better one. Yeah, 15 and 45. Okay, so good thing I checked that. Maybe I should check the... Yeah, this one. Check them all. That would have been not good. No one would have known, but you probably wouldn't have noticed it. We are producing some of that copper to put things into the malls, so we're technically overproducing, and that one should be at 60%. Alright, so now we need a lift here. And then the output is Caterium ingot 99. So that's a Mark II belt going out. And you are Mark II lift already, Mark II belt, here, 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 there, and a new one here. Excellent. So that takes care of Caterium, not counting the correct amount of ore coming in. What are you? Oh, we didn't check. Did we check the iron ore coming in? Yeah, we did. Alright, so let's see, who's next? That was aluminum, and that was Caterium, so now we can move on to iron. Mark off Caterium as done. Iron is pure iron. We need just over 6, so we're probably going to do an overclock on these. Not you, but you. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crap. We don't have any room. Or do we? Could I fit a... Yeah, I think I can fit another refinery in here to do this. Let's see, we need to come all the way this way. And this one needs to go all the way this way. Oops. And that'll easily hold another refinery. Well, maybe not too easily, but, you know. Can I still not put... Yeah, I still can't. I think I tried that already. Oops. Alright, these are going to have to get deleted manually because they have such a small hitbox you can't really see them. And me flying up here probably isn't helping matters much. But if you're closer to him, it's a little easier to hit him. That is. Alright, and you get to go into here. Can't afford, I need more motors. Okay, let's go to the mall. At least we can see everything now. And the mall doesn't have power. There's motors. Thank you. Power up. Alright, now we gotta figure out positioning of this. I think it's there. And there's a power line running right through the freaking machine. Okay. Let's disconnect that. Oh, that's all that's for? Can we power that differently then? I think we can. We do... Power pole Mark II here. Power line. Move this way. Come out to... Let's see, where are you at straight line-wise? Right there, maybe? And then we can go this way. To here. And then I can disconnect this. And power that way. Okay, and then this power pole that's here can just be used to power this refinery. Apparently I was lazy. Shocking, I know. No, let's just dismantle that. Let's dismantle this also. Come over this way. Wait a minute, I'm backwards on that refinery is backward. That's okay. The one I just placed, that is. It needs to be this way. It was the right way and I rotated it. This goes there. Does that look weird? Don't know. Okay, and then we needed 6.04. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. Iron, pure iron ingot. This is going to need 1 shard. And it's going to need to produce... Let's see, it's 65 per minute each. We need to produce... 393 minus 65 times 5 is 68. This needs to produce 68. 1046154. That's the number in my spreadsheet. That's good. Okay, so let's go to the back and bring in the iron. Yeah, flying makes this job easier, that's for sure. I think I'll leave this one here. It's probably fine. And then this can come in right here. One more. And these are Mark 1 lifts, and even with the additional input for This is not going to get close to Mark 1 lift, or Mark 2 lift, so that's fine. The total iron coming into pure iron ingot is 211.6, which is a Mark 3 belt. And do we have a Mark 3 lift? We do. And a Mark 3 belt here, here, there, everywhere. Here. Okay, that should bring this online now. Once the iron gets in there. There it goes. And then we can come over here and set up the output. Oops, wrong button. Learn how to fly, Wally. And then this is a Mark II lift because it's 65 normally, and now it's 68, but that's fine. And then we need to have... How many ingots are coming out of this? 393. Right, we already knew that number. So let's come down here. 393 means it needs to be a Mark IV. Are you a Mark IV? You are a Mark IV. Okay, good. This goes here, there. Excellent. And then this is splitting it into 2 channels. Iron ingots go into the solid. So that's actually mark iron good. Your iron is good. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, where is this going? Oh, the other side of the solid steel. Why did I go like that? Oh, because that's where the bus is. Okay. The other side of the solid steel. So it's splitting into halvesies going into solid steel. So 393 goes into solid steel. Solid steel needs to have all 393, and it needs to be done in 9.825 foundries. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't have the 0.825. And we don't have the place to put one here, which is why I've offset staggered all of these. Oh, we might have a space here. Yes, we do. So I think what I want to do here is add one more, obviously. Make that 10. But I want to downclock, let's see. I want to make 1.825 divided by 2. No, 1.825 divided by 2. 0.9125. So is this one I had downclocked before? Yes. So 91.25 on this one, and 91... No, that's compacted steel ingot. Solid steel ingot. 91.25 on this one. And that'll make sure, assuming that all these are... They're not. Okay. Make these all 100s. Interesting that I did it that way. These all need to be... I did that one already. This one? These all need to be 100s, except for those last two. And those last two are going to split apart the extra... Or the what's the word? The amount that's less than the 10th one. So it's basically need 9.825, so it's 982.5%, and these last two are splitting up that last 182.5 into 91.5 each. If that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, I'm sorry. Let's see. A splitter goes here for coal. And the biggest challenge with this is I need to remember that these are both half. I'm going to assume that this is okay. Do it the other way. And that I can just do a Mark 1 belt, I think is going in there. Yeah. Into here. I need a power pole or power line this way. Okay. And this set is already hooked up. We just need to hook up this bit. And that should take care of... Oh, heh. I'm just going to put a Mark 1 belt in here for now, and in here for now, because I'm going to look at these numbers now. So each one of these gets half of 393, which is 196.5. That means that we go into 2 Mark 2 belts, which is what we've done for the iron, but I'm going to bring them all the way to the end. And that's a Mark 2... Sorry, Mark 3. Mark 3. Wally. Because each one of these sides now is using exactly half of everything. And that should take care of that part. And then we need to have the coal coming in counted at 393 as well. Because it's 1 ingot to 1 coal. Or, 1-to-1 ratio. So we need to do that part. Okay, sorry about that. So 393 means that these are all going to be Mark 3 belts coming across. All the way to the end. And this is where it's splitting? No. That's a 3, that's a 3. This is where it's splitting. A 3, and then this is a Mark 4, which will handle 480, so that's fine, because that's 393. Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 3, and then going into each machine is a Mark 1. Coming out of steel, we have 589.5. So that is definitely a Mark 5. We're going to upgrade these to accommodate. And then it's a Mark 5 going down into all the steel stuff. And we already spaced this out, I think? Or did we? Because this is splitting a few different ways. We have the steel rods here, which use very little. They're using 12, so I just had that as a Mark 1 coming here. In between there, we have a Mark 4. That needs to be a Mark 5. That might be a problem. Steel. Let me pull up the column here for steel. So out of 589, 12 goes to steel rods. 22.5 goes to steel coated plate. Oh, that's going there too. Okay, so that's still a Mark 1. That's fine. 495 goes to steel pipes, and 60 goes to steel beams. So 495 goes this way. That's, oopsie, that's not what I wanted to do. Still needs to be a Mark 5 belt to here. And then some half of it is splitting, so we made that 2 Mark 3s. I don't know if that's correct or not. Well, for this row, we have all pipes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pipes times 30. That's 210. And this one's overclocked to be 60, so that's 240. So that's fine to be a Mark 3. And then this one is overclocked as well to 60. And then this one is 30. I need to do something here, though. Yes, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 240 as well. Except for this one is 60 per minute instead of 30, so it's actually 9. It's basically 270 here. So that's correct-ish. No, my number is still off by something. Oh, that one's 150. This one's 200. This one's 200. Okay, that's what I did wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5, 7, 8.5. And then this one is... No, it's actually, this is 9. And then this is 1, 2, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8. And a half, 9.5, basically. Yeah, so this just needs to be Mark 3s all the way down. 3, 3, 3, 3. But you need 45, okay, and you need 60. I think that's okay. We'll go with that. Go with that design. Nope, not you. This one. Alright, so that should take care of steel now. I have an ingot for somebody. Steel. Steel, steel, steel. And then the final thing we need to look at here is wet concrete. And that's going to round out our episode. So, wet concrete, we need to have 2 refineries in full. 1, 2, making 160. The surplus is going to the mall, which is why it's easily done this way. Making how much? 160? So this needs to be a Mark... This should be a Mark... Oh, that's... Okay. We're just going to make this a Mark 3 belt here. Hey, doggo. That's a Mark 3 input. Or output, I mean. Whoa. Sorry about that. I thought I hit tab. And the input is 240 limestone, which is also a Mark 3 input belt that I can just copy to there. And 120 goes in each, and 80 comes out of each, so we're good. So I think this is a good place to end this. I think I will fly around, or run around, or whatever around, and look at the miners and make sure that we're producing enough, of all of the ores to accommodate what we need, and update that all off camera, because I think we did enough looking at counting and numbers and everything at this time. And then next time we can look at the oil area and see if there's something we can do to... whoa, I fell. See if there's something we can change there. And that might actually take a couple of episodes because we're going to redo it with those additional recipes. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.